Hello, everyone. This is retired Army Infantry Lieutenant Colonel Roger Landrum, businessman, and I am returning with a post after many months away to finish my seminary and take care of some business obligations that I had. I want to correct what I think is really a lot of recent information that the government has put out, and also some commentators have been in on this as well. I'm not sure why they would come to the conclusion they have. But the essentially what they seem to be saying is the issues with military recruiting have everything to do with demographics, i.e., birth rate is low, which is true. There's some truth in that, and also the Zoomer generation, which is the current generation, 18, 20 years old, that make up military recruits. While both of these may have some impact, both of this is really not the reason why there are issues with military recruiting at this point, and I can prove it. Okay, number one, most of your military recruits come from small towns, and most of them come from the South. South Carolina being number one, Georgia, Alabama, that area. And particularly for combat arms, for your special forces, Rangers, combat arms type organizations, they come from the South. The reason why they are not joining the military is because they do not want to be a part of the woke military. I am from East Tennessee. I now live in a small rural town in North Idaho. And I can tell you, most of these kids would be more than willing to join the military, but they don't want to join a benign, woke kind of UN military that is not really designed to protect the country. They believe, whether you're a Christian or not, it doesn't really matter. Our country's military was founded with people that believed in nationhood, which is what God believed in as well. Abraham, I'll make you a great nation, I'll make you a great nation. Let me tell you how strong this is. This is so strong and imbued in our founding fathers that both Franklin and Jefferson actually wanted to use Exodus for the seal of the country until Franklin was influenced by atheist Thomas Paine. But my point is that protecting nation is biblical. It's Judeo-Christian. And these small towns, like the one I'm in, and the ones where a lot of the recruits come from in the South, they're imbued by this. There is not a demographic problem in these small towns for actual Christian people who attend church one or two times a week. The birth rate is actually still pretty good, well above 2.1. I would suspect, and probably close to 3. Our country overall is low, but the birth rate within small towns is still very high. This is why there's a military recruiting problem. It has to do with the way the government is managing the military, the wokeism. People in small towns like this do not want to be part of a military that gets involved in situations like Ukraine, which we probably don't need to be involved in to the extent that we are, or in other frivolous wars that we've gotten ourselves involved in Iraq and Afghanistan. And we've lost, by the way. That's why they're not joining the military. It's not the Zoomer generation of kids that they want to play video games and they don't want to be infantry, that kind of thing. Young men love to fight. They have that natural inclination for most of us. And 50% or about 80% of the military is made up of males. You can like it or you not like it, but they do. And that's why they join. And so I just really wanted to correct what I think is really misinformation on the government's part and some commentators. The issue with military recruiting has nothing to do with Zoomers or demographics, not to a large extent anyway. Anyway, I am back posting again. I don't post every day, but when I have something to say that I do. Again, retired Army Infantry Lieutenant Colonel Roger Landrum. God bless all of you guys, and God bless America. I love this country, and I love the people in the country. I love the true diversity in this country, the greatest country in the world. God bless you.